Hi there and welcome. I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga. Thank you so much for joining my channel today. We are going to focus on the front of the legs, the quadriceps. So we're going to get a couple little bonus stretches too for the backs of the legs, but really focusing on the front of the legs. Those quadriceps, they are big, strong, beautiful muscles that work really hard for us, and just going to take some time to show them a little bit of love. We're going to come up onto the knees. If you need extra padding underneath you, please feel free to pull back your mat on itself or add a pad underneath your knees, a blanket, whatever you might need. And we're just going to sit up nice and tall on those knees, rolling those shoulders up and back, and let those shoulders slide down and away. Let's do that again. Big shoulder roll. Shoulders slide down and away. We're going to bring the hands behind us, and we're going to place our fists just about at the tailbone, just on either side of the tailbone, top of the pelvis. And we're just going to gently press those hips forward as you squeeze your buns. So we're lengthening all down the front, a little arch at the back, nothing crazy, just squeezing the buns and pressing forward. A little opening of the chest. I love bonus stretches. They're so great. And then gently release. Buns are soft. And then as you exhale, press the pelvis forward. Little arch, nothing crazy. Squeeze those buns. And then back. We come to neutral and slowly sit it back. If you're taking special care of your knees, place a blanket, a pillow between your heels and your bum. Otherwise, just sit it back. And that nice long stretch all through the front of the legs. Let's take a moment. Turning the palms to the sky. Resting the back of the hands to the thighs, and close your eyes. Breathe. Just noticing where you're holding tension. See if you can let any of that go. Making sure there's no pain anywhere. Discomfort of a good stretch, always a good thing. Pain, never a good thing. And let's gently transfer those hands forward, coming forward to a tabletop position. Tuck your toes and lift your knees. A little bonus stretch for the toes, for the arches of the feet. And shifting your weight back towards your heels as you extend those legs, lifting your sit bones to the sky. Beautiful bonus stretch through the backs of the legs, through the shoulders, into the spine. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk your feet in. Our forward fold again. Yep, hamstrings, calves. Find your breath. Let's center our hands out in front of that left foot, and we're going to take a big step back with our right foot, bringing the knee to the mat, untucking the toes, lifting the chest. I want you to pull that left foot back if you need to create a 90-degree bend with the legs. Pelvis is facing front. Again, we're going to squeeze those buns. We're going to add a little pelvic tilt and get that stretch down the front of that right leg. Your psoas and your quadricep, those hip flexors. A gentle release of that intensity, and then squeeze again with your exhale. And gently release and squeeze. We're going to do that one more time. Gently release, and as you exhale, squeeze. Core is strong. Release through the glutes. Hands come forward, sliding that front foot forward or that back foot back, and lean in. A runner's lunge. Beautiful, nice stretch down the front of that right leg. If it feels good to you, core strong, we lift the chest, bringing the hands to the top of that left thigh. Right arm extends out, and we lift it high, arching it back. As those hips press forward and we arch back, a long line from the fingertips, through the arm, through the shoulder, the chest, down the belly, down the front of that leg, and breathe. Inhale, coming forward, right hand to the inside of your left foot, rotate and reach. Allow those hips to be heavy. Rotate and extend, left fingertips to the sky. Still continuing to stretch through the front of that right leg. Yeah, getting a few extra bonus stretches. We love those. Gently releasing, left hand down. Tuck your back toes and extend that back leg. Pressing through that heel, lengthening through the front of that right leg. Breathe. Hands on either side of your foot, lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend. Left leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. We inhale and bend both knees, tummy and chest coming towards one another, towards those thighs. And then as you exhale, extend the legs. Again, inhale, bend the knees, tummy and chest coming towards the thighs. And exhale, extend, taking the gaze between your hands and walk those feet in to forward fold. Breathe. Find your breath. Bonus stretch, hamstrings, calves. We center those hands out in front of that right foot. Left foot's going to step back. Left knee to the mat. We lift the chest and place the hands to the top of that right thigh. Again, 90-degree bend with those legs. Find your breath. We feel that stretch through the psoas and through the front of that left leg. As you exhale, squeeze your buns, little pelvic tilt. Oh, wow. Hello. And gently release. As you exhale, squeeze that little pelvic tilt. And release. And again, squeeze. We've got 2 more. And release. Not a huge motion, but definitely an intense one. And squeeze. And release. Hands on either side of your foot. We take a big step forward with that right foot or a big slide back with that left, whichever you need to do to stay on your mat. And let's let those hips be heavy. Coming forward with the weight of those hips, stretching down the front of that left leg. If you like, we lift the chest and bring the hands to the top of that right thigh, leaning in, finding that breath. Extending left arm out, lift it high, and arch it back. Breathe. Inhale, coming forward, releasing that left hand down. Right hand turns and reaches. Extend and lengthen. Find your breath. As you exhale, release that right hand down, hand on either side of your foot, tuck the back toes, and lift that back knee. As we lengthen that left leg, oh my gosh, you feel that? All through those hip flexors, through the front of that left leg. Little bonus stretch, that right hip, glute. Hands on either side of your foot, lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend. Right leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. We shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. Add a flex of that left foot and a bend of that left knee, drawing your heel toward your bottom. Stretching down the front of the left leg, down the back of the right. Coming down onto your right forearm if you like. Breathe. Got a whole lot of bonus stretches here. Extending left leg to the sky and slowly release it down. Coming back to your down dog, shift your weight to your left foot, right toes to the sky, opening up those hips, add a flex of that right foot and a bend of the right knee, draw your heel towards your bum. If you like, come down onto your left forearm. What's going on? How does it feel? Be kind, be mindful. Extending right leg to the sky and slowly release it down, coming back to your down dog. Taking a gaze between your hands, walk your feet in to forward fold. Rolling it up, one vertebra at a time. With a big shoulder roll at the top, and those shoulders slide down and away. Do that again, big shoulder roll. Take it up and back, and let those shoulders slide down and away. Pull the hands to heart center, shifting your weight to your left foot. Left arm extends to the sky, right arm out to 90 degrees. We lift that right foot up, reach down with that right hand, taking a hold along the inside of your foot or the arch of your foot, and draw your knees towards one another. Dancer's pose. Feeling that stretch down the front of that right leg. Adding to the intensity of that stretch if you wish by pressing your foot into the palm of your hand, palm of the hand guiding your foot towards the sky. Keeping that chest nice and tall. Breathe. Bonus stretch through the front of that right shoulder and through the chest. Slowly drawing the knees back together. Releasing and standing tall to mountain hands at heart center. We shift our weight to our right foot. Right arm extends to the sky, left arm out to 90 degrees. Lifting up with that left foot, reaching down with that left hand, taking a hold along the inside or the arch of your foot. As that heel is drawn in toward your bottom, lengthening through the front of that left leg. Intensifying, if you like, pressing that left foot into the hand. Hand guides your foot to the sky. Chest stays tall. Breathe. That active stretch. Balance, gotta love balance. And slowly pull those knees back in. You don't have to, but you should. And release those hands. Balance, guys. Oh, it's good stuff. That just helps us stand taller, be safer, feel better. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Let's take it slow and steady down to the ground. We skim all the way up to cobra. Elbows can remain bent. You can extend those arms if you like. Stretching through the belly, hip flexors, quadriceps. Slowly releasing hands down, tummy down. Slide on back so you're over your mat if you wish. Nose to the mat. And we draw that right heel in. Reach back with that right hand, taking a hold of your right foot, drawing the right heel towards the center of that right glute, and then press that right side of your pelvis towards the earth. Breathe. Now, if you like, you can take that left hand out in front so your forehead can rest against it. Just keep pressing the front of that right side of your pelvis down towards the earth. If you can, maybe lift that knee. And gently release. Releasing that right hand. Reaching back with that left hand, bending that left knee, drawing your heel in towards your bottom. And just noticing what the pelvis has done. A little tip, right? And then we're going to press the top of that femur, the left side of the pelvis down towards the earth. As we keep that heel drawn in, stretching through your quadricep. If you like, try and lift that left knee just a little bit. If that's not great for you, don't lift it. Just keep pulling and pressing the left side of the pelvis to the mat. And gently release. Let's bring the hands right by the chest. Core strong. Press it back to child's pose. Child's pose, such a magical place. We get so many bonus stretches here, not just through the quadriceps, but through the glutes, through the lower back, through the shoulders. Really that entire spine just helps it along. And let's slowly walk those hands up. Coming up once again to a kneeling position. Shift your weight to your left knee. Right foot comes forward. And we lean in. How are we doing? How does it feel? So hopefully it's loosened up a little bit already. We take that left hand to the inside of the right foot. Right arm extends out and circles around. We draw that back foot in. Now you're always welcome to use a strap, wrapping it around your ankle and drawing your heel in. You can take a hold along the inside, top of the foot, or outside, whichever you prefer, just pulling that heel in. Be mindful of your ankle, so taking care of things, making sure you're not yanking on things that don't feel great. Be nice. Let your hips be heavy as you pull that foot in. And then gently release, circling that right arm back up and over. And let's just do a bonus stretch here for that right hamstring. Square the pelvis, nose towards your knee. Breathe. Just feels good for the lower back. And slowly walk your hands back towards you, pulling that right foot in. We come back to a kneeling position. And let's sweep that right knee in. Left foot comes in, or left foot goes out, and lean in. Breathe. Hips are heavy. Lean in and feel that stretch. How does it feel on this side? Hopefully pretty good. Releasing that right hand down, left arm extends out and circles around. Pretty intense stretch we have going on here for that quadricep. Be nice. Use that strap if you need to. Just keep reaching if you can't quite find that foot. Drawing the heel in, reaching back, and eventually, if the foot is there, take a hold of it and breathe. And we gently release, circling that left arm back up and over. And again, that little bonus stretch as we press those sit bones back, left toes lift, square the pelvis, tummy and chest towards that left leg, nose towards the knee. And slowly we lift, walking those hands back towards us. We pull that left foot in and we rise. Let's bring that left foot underneath us once again and sit it back again. Pillow blanket between the knees and the bum, sitting back. Turning the palms to the sky, back of the hands, resting on the thighs. Breathe. Close your eyes. Let me take a moment, just a quiet moment of gratitude for recognizing the parts of our body that need a little bit of love and focusing on those. Always good to do a full body, but when we need that special extra attention to wherever we need it in our bodies, take the time. Give yourself the love. Let's do our part as best we can to improve the imbalances within our body and to create balance. Let's pull those hands to heart center. A gentle tuck of your chin towards your chest. And with a grateful heart, we say thank you for this journey, for this time together. And gently lift your face, open those beautiful eyes, and thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourselves. I hope the front of your thighs, I hope the back, I hope your entire body feels fantastic, but I hope you're well. I hope you're happy, and I hope today is a beautiful day. Take care, and until the next time, namaste.